name is Janai and welcome to my channel. So today I'm here with my album reaction to EXO's Kai's new solo album, which is called Wait On Me. I say it's an album reaction, but it's honestly gonna be so short. This is really just a video for me to react to the other songs on the album that didn't have music videos. So that only makes 4 of them. But I didn't want to put them into my previous videos because I already reacted to the Adult Swim MV. And then I recently reacted to something, what is it called? Walls Don't Talk or something like that. And Wait On Me, the title track. So if you want to know my thoughts on those songs and videos, then please go and check out those reactions. But spoiler alert, I loved all 3 of them. But Kai is someone who just pretty much does not miss for me. He is the artist I really, really love. So those songs got me really excited to hear the rest of the album. So without further ado, we're gonna get into Pressure. Alrighty, okay. So far the theme and the genre of music have been flowed really well and been very consistent. Yeah, he's very much on his like Afrobeats, dancehall kind of vibes. Kai is out here saying, I got your summer album ready. I know spring is still pretty early, but I got you ready for vacation time, summertime. Oh. What is that? Like a flute or a recorder or something? Quite a few of his songs from this album has also had a very stripped back sound. Like it really doesn't get very, you know, heavy or full in terms of the instrumentation. His flow is really good there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he's killing it. Oh. These lyrics too. It really fits like, you know, the vibe of the song and what you would picture listening to it. That pressure. Oh, that was nice. It's very sexy. Pressure. Hear how he ended that? Yeah, Kai's like this kind of dancehall Afrobeat sort of vibe. Like this is a genre that suits Kai's voice really well. Forget about aesthetics and everything for now, because yes, that he also just aesthetically and stuff, and the way the choreography he likes to do, that also suits this genre well. But just like his voice, we know Kai has a really good voice for R&B and stuff like that, but this also really suits his voice too. Kai does so well with like a chill kind of sound, and also, like I said, even though there's like, yes, rhythm in there and beats and stuff, and the instrumentation is really nice to listen to, it's definitely a lot more stripped back than we are used to with a lot of other K-pop songs. But Kai, you know, he often, not that he can't do this, but he's not the type of singer that typically does like this belting or any like crazy dramatic things with his voice. Like he's really good with that like mellowness, and he also with the lower tone, he does really well with that. So the kind of lighter sort of voice he has goes really well with genres like this. I hope you kind of know what I'm saying, but it's nothing bad. I'm trying to say it really suits him well. Like and the thing is, not a lot of albums, not a lot of idols could pull off a genre like this. It's definitely becoming more popular and more are trying it out. But it's a real good natural, I would say, evolution for him. I think he is one of those that could easily seamlessly go into a genre like this and pull it off really well. But anyway, I really enjoyed that song. So let's go on to the next one. All right, we have Ridin. Why does Ridin, what is it calling up? I think my brain is associating it with Slidin' from his other album because the titles seem so similar. But no, this is not Slidin', this is Riding, okay? Are we doing more Afrobeats or what? Let's find out. Oh, already this is different. These synths. Oh, I love the background vocals, those ad-libs. Okay, this percussion is very interesting. This is very interesting. This voice manipulation with these ad-libs is really nice. I really like it. They're doing such a good job of mixing like this like more traditional real percussion sound with like these synths and this like these more like distorted sounds is what I'm trying to say. It's like a very modern element mixed with like a more traditional, more grounded type of instrument, more kind of sound with the percussion. And even Kai's voice mimics this. That right there, that riding, that lower, richer tone goes well with the percussion. And then when he does those higher ad-libs, it goes well with those synths. That more mechanical sound. And I like this too. I like that echoey sound too. I love his flow. I love how he's changing up like the rhythm of his voice. Okay. That was very interesting. That was very unexpected. I actually really enjoyed it. It just was like, first I thought it was doing another type of dancehall Afrobeats feel, but this, I would say it was maybe Afrobeats but very different. This sounded more almost like what they call world music. Particularly that percussion, it really reminded me of Africa and just more like traditional rather than like music for the club or the dance hall, even though it definitely could apply there, especially with the addition of the synths and like that other more, I would say like more, how would you call it, distorted electronic type of sound. That's kind of what I'm getting with that different layer of sound they had or instrumentation. The two together, you would think it wouldn't go well, but it actually really goes well. It just makes for such a dynamic, interesting song. And honestly, what I was picturing was like runway show. You know, this would be good music for like a runway show. So that was really cool. And Kai's voice was really good with it. Like I said, I don't know if I communicated this well, but there were like two different things or sounds he was producing with his voice. One was like that more richer, lower tone, good for hip hop. And that really went well with the percussion in the song. But then those ad-libs he did, when his voice got higher, were really cool. And I think it went so well with those synths. So I love how his voice kind of flowed with the music so well, if that makes sense. It really just was so well done production-wise. So yeah, let us go on to the next one. All right, we have Off and Away. Okay. Oh, they are very consistent with like the sound, the overall genre theme, which I like. I love a good album that flows well, that doesn't try to throw too many genres in. This is definitely faster paced than the others. But this percussion sounds quite similar to the one for Ridin. It's more lilting though. There's definitely additional instruments in there. It's more lilting. And this again is giving me more world music rather than like for the club, dance hall. Oh, this is so like floaty, like whimsical. The lyrics are quite sad. I love his voice here. I like the little vibration he does too at the end of his lines. Oh. See that flow right there? He really studied well how to sing along with these beats, this genre. He sounds so natural. It doesn't sound forced at all. You would think if you didn't see him, you would think he came from like the islands or something. It's kind of giving Tyler vibes too, you know? I love how that the drums get heavier here. See how nice this flow is here? I like the background vocals here. And then here he's kind of like shouting almost. It's quite aggressive. Oh, okay. Well, he keeps surprising me. Like I said, so far every single song has flowed well in terms of genre. They're not trying to throw a bunch of different genres in this album, which is great. A good theme is nice, but it still sounds very different to every previous song, which I really like. This was definitely like a faster paced song. It was really good. So I feel like this kind of music, particularly a song like this, could fit a lot of different settings, right? Yes, you could dance to it, and it's like a good chill song to play in the back, maybe even a song to play at a party. But like I had said for Ridin, I think it's also like a good runway type of song. Like it makes for a good BGM, right? Not just for a runway show, but like for even like a movie. I hope you guys don't find this offensive or anything, but to me it was like, oh, I could picture this in like the Lion King soundtrack or something, right? Like the live action or something like that, because it really just has that like African vibe, you know, and it's so like chill and mellow. It's great to play in the background. It could be good for a movie soundtrack too, honestly. But yeah, Kai sounded so natural in this. Like I said, I feel like he was trained properly and studied well how to sing to match this genre. You know, the way he effortlessly flows, and matches the rhythm of the songs is so good. Like, I have no complaints about it. Nothing sounds awkward at all. So he did such a good job really learning this. And now we're already on to the last song. Okay, Flight to Paris. Now that's very interesting, because the whole time we're getting like these island vibes, these African vibes. Why is Paris suddenly appearing? I'm very curious if this is gonna sound like similar in genre to the other songs, and I'm curious about what the lyrics could be representing. I love this piano already. This piano sounds really nice with this beat. Paris. Get away from the Monday. Oh, he's really switching up his flow. Okay. He's talking about doing something reckless, breaking up the monotony of daily life. I get it. I like this. I really, really like this beat, you guys. I love how the piano just punctuates his lines like dun, dun. It's really nice. There's just these little sound effects they're adding throughout the song, and it makes a huge impact, but at the same time they're so small and minute, like you can easily miss them. They're little, but like it makes such an impact. You just hear the little different sounds in the back. There's that beat and that rhythm and that sound that's consistently going, but then there's like this. It's very tiny. You hear that? Oh. Your songs are kind of short though, Kai, but I really, really liked it. Yeah, this was a nice way to, I'm pretty sure it's the last song, right? Right? Oh, my light went out. They're like, Janai, yes, it is the last song. Okay, sorry if it's a little darker, but yes, this was a good way to end the album, because the thing is, Flight to Paris, it can seem out of nowhere, but actually, the entire album gave you, I think it's such a good, like I said, summer album. Why it's coming out in spring is beyond me, but like he gave us such a great summer album. It would be a great album to play when you were on a flight, going to an island, maybe on vacation. And so the entire album gave you this feeling of like, I'm escaping, right? If your life is just run of the mill right now, or you're not in a place where you see a lot of beautiful things around you, like it will take you there, right? If you play this album, you could feel like you're on a tropical island somewhere. So the whole thing kind of gave you this feeling of escaping out of reality for a moment, or the mundane. So the Flight to Paris thing totally goes with that theme, you know? It's a good way to kind of summarize the entire feel of the album. The genre was a little bit different, but at the same time not, because it still had this rhythm, this percussion that and it definitely fit with the percussion and the sound of the rest of the songs. But then there were some cool elements they added, particularly that piano, that dun, dun, that punctuated a lot of Kai's lines. Speaking of Kai's voice, it was really good. I love the way he kind of played with changing up his cadence, his rhythm. Sometimes he would speed up, kind of like the way he was singing, and then sometimes he would slow it down, and it really fit with the beat well. So he did a really, really good job on this. Also, I don't know what it is about the particular style of music for this song, but it really does sound like something that goes with being on an airplane. I don't know how to describe it, but when I picture going on a flight, you know, putting on your headphones and listening to music on an airplane, this fits so well. I cannot explain it, particularly that piano, like I said, but it suited the lyrics so well as also. So yeah, overall, I really liked the album. Now, I think for some people, because it is so heavy on like, there were different genres for sure, but because it was so heavy on like this African sound, this dancehall, this Afrobeats thing, it maybe wouldn't suit some people's taste. Some people might find it like, oh, why couldn't there be other genres on the album? But for me personally, I really like it. It's something different from Kai, and I think he pulled off this genre amazingly. And I personally like the style of music. I really appreciate that he is one of very few artists in K-pop who are trying something like this, but also doing it really well. Like, he's really doing this kind of music justice. I really, really like it. I love how he's kind of just going like more global with his sound. It's not that he's gonna do this every time, but I really like that this is something he tried this year. He's really not afraid to push boundaries either. I feel like he could do the same thing. He could do R&B, and he probably knows it would get a great reception, especially by the Korean public. But I love that he's saying, no, I want to try to branch out and do something else. I really like that he went all the way with it and didn't try to hold back at all. So I really am so proud of him. Let me know what you thought about this album. What was your favorite song? I can't say what my favorite song was. I really like them all. I would have to listen to them more to pick a favorite, but all of them are really good to me. Let me know what you guys thought. Please comment, please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!